rise one day at a time. Kimmy Kim and Elations Radio. They're here to get your day going fine. Kimmy Kim and Elations Radio. Kimmy Kim and Elations Radio. Kimmy Kim and Elations Radio.
And here's your host, Miss Kim Robinson.
You're so amazing. Yeah. You're so amazing. Yeah. You're so amazing. You're so amazing.
I'm a son by you, so astonishing. Future looks bright, so promising. You're a great wonder, no wondering.
Lord, you're amazing. You're so amazing. Yeah.
I'm amazed by you, I'm in awe. Your ways are perfect, there are no flaws. Hard to come here and know it sounds out, but
Lord, you're amazing. You're so amazing. Yeah.
Referring to the Virgin Mary, it's not a fairy tale. Never had a plan, but it did fail. Pour it out blood, I escaped hell.
Lord, you're amazing. You're so amazing. Yeah.
Set me free, you gave me eternal life. You gave up your life, you sacrificed. Made old things new, made it wrong right.
Lord, you're amazing. You're so amazing.
I need depending on you whenever life gets hard. And a bastard, you are the son of God. A real chef on my staff, my rock, not let them under God's no fake, no far. Bigger than bigger, so humongous, the real Godzilla. But you ain't no monster, powerful. Also figured that before time you already existed. You gave your life for me.
You're so amazing.
You set the cap, the free.
You're so amazing.
You died for rich like me.
You're so amazing.
On a day, on Calvary.
You're so amazing.
My God is amazing. Look at the grace that I lay up in. Look at the name we entangle with. Look at the flame is lit. You cannot shame a kid.
What's going on, my good people? This is Charles McCutchen. I'm your favorite entrepreneur. Hey, y'all, my phone is about to cut off, but I'm going to get my charger, so we good to go. No big deal. So check this out, y'all. I want to welcome everybody to Charles's Corner. This is a show that I put together, and it's more about financial freedom. So I bring on all these different topics, and, of course, I always talk about things that I'm going through in my life, because it's so much easier. As y'all know, I'm outside, but it's so much easier to discuss it when you can talk about things that you're actually doing and putting the work in. So today, I'm going to let y'all in on what's actually, I literally just got off the phone, and I was trying to hurry up to the radio show, Elation Radio, those that don't know. So I was trying to hurry up so I can get to the show. And I was on the phone, and I was like, man, I hope this don't last longer than what it's supposed to. So I'm on the phone with these guys, and it's actual hedge fund out of New York. And so what that means, a hedge fund, they're just, you might as well look at them as a pot of money, for lack of a better word. They have a lot of funding, and they fund deals and stuff like that, like developments, and they fund those big developments that we see everywhere. So I'm literally on the phone with them 1 minute before I call in to the show, and I just talked to the guy. He's the CEO of the company, and he was like, hey, we started talking about the deal, and I'm going to just let y'all know. Y'all already kind of got out of what I've been working on, but what we've been doing is working on a development up in Virginia Beach, Virginia. Some of y'all know it. I talked about it a few other times. And we're going to be building 100 multifamily luxury apartments. We're going to be building 60 garden apartments. It's going to be 90 townhomes. It's going to be some duplexes. It's going to be some fourplexes. We're going to be adding to like 300 more doors to a senior assisted living facility. We have some commercial retail space. We have some single-family homes that's going to be out there. We're working towards a museum and a clubhouse, something like a community center. We have a park that's going to be built there, and it has a lot of history in that area because this particular area was bought by slaves back in the late 1880s, and it's since transitioned from generation to generation. So their owners are descendants descendants of the slaves that actually bought the land. It's crazy. So we're going to do a full-service boutique high-rise hotel. We're going to have condos, a limited-service hotel. We're going to have a parking garage. We just putting together a lot that's out there, and we do have the people that I connect with, like developers, and we have engineers and architects and stuff like that. But the guy I was on the phone with, that's the money guy. So if you don't have the money, you can't do the deal. So I'm on the phone with the money guy, like literally right before I got to this call. I was trying my best to get on this call because really just to do the show and then to, share with everybody. But we were talking about this particular development goes up to about $200 million, and so we're discussing everything and going over. And once I got off the phone, he was like, "Sure, I'm gonna send you a letter." So what has to happen is he's gonna send me a letter that's gonna state that they have the money, their company, and the whole breakdown, and then I'm gonna give that letter to the city. So I got a few different people that I talked to, need to speak with in the city, just to let them know, hey, we have the money, we have the skill set, we have the people, we have everything we need to make this, a go. And it's a great project. Oh my gosh, it's a great project, and I'm excited because this is going to actually be turned into a movie. It's going to be turned into a movie, and the other piece of that is I'm actually going to be helping them to write a book. When I say them, it's 14 owners that own the land out there, and I'm going to help them. And they're older, of the older generation. Some of them are, I would say, 70s, 80s, and a few 90s, 90-year-olds. Very lively bunch. Very, very, very lively bunch. But, yeah, we're going to get this book kicked off, and I'm excited, y'all. I'm just excited because this is going to be a domino effect going on. This is really like legacy in the making from this level. And, this is one of about 8 or 9 other developments that I'm going to be working on. So I have all these different hedge funds and pension funds, and I call it private money that's out there that want to actually help develop this particular development. And so that's good. So my goal is to tap each one of them, and they may give 50, 60 million a piece, and my goal is to get over $1 billion. That's my goal. That's my, we'll see what I come up with, what I end with. And, y'all, since y'all on this, y'all going to hear about it. As I keep getting the funding, see the money in the bank. We could talk about it all day. We need to see money in the bank. So that's what I'm going to be doing along this journey, and sharing information and showing people how to get private money. Because after I finish all this, I'm going to go over private money, because I think that's one of the things that hold us back from business, is getting access to the money inside of banks. Banks is only going to give us a percentage, and that's why I'm so big on talking about money. I'm so big on talking about business money. I'm so big on talking about getting funded using vendors. I'm so big on talking about getting together using the Securities Exchange Commission, and they have the different funds out there that we can use, like the Regulation A, Tier 1, which is you can get $20 million from that different type of fund, from that type of fund. Or the Regulation A, Tier 2, where you can crowdfund and get $50 million. Or the Regulation D, 506B with the Bravo, where you can use 35 people that are non-accredited. And non-accredited, all that is if you're an accredited investor, that means that you have X number of dollars, and I don't want to quote it, but 200,000 or something like that you've made in the last 2 or 3 years, and it has to be consistent. And there's regulations. You can go to IRS.gov and figure out, if you're an accredited investor or not accredited investor. So that's just what it is. So I just wanted to bring that up because I'm on like cloud 50 right now, to be able to get on the phone with people that have billions of dollars, just entrust in me and want to work with a brother like myself. I started from the projects, y'all, but my mindset is not in the project. Y'all feel me on that one. So, I just wanted to share that. I don't even know why I'm taking this call. I really don't. But I will take it this way. And I know that's a lot, and I realize that, and I get it. So what I like to do is backtrack and go back to where, let's say you're not doing anything right now. You got to start something. I'm going to start. You have to start something. So for me, and I know a lot of people don't want to hear this, it's about mindset first. And I was one of those people that did not want to do mindset. And I don't feel like doing it. Show me the money. And I get it. Been there, done that. Got a T-shirt. Wrote a song about it. You want to hear? Here you go. So nobody wants to talk about mindset. Nobody wants to talk about, the things that you need to do to get there. And I do see this out in the community. And every business owner, you have business owners and people try to get with them, hey, can you show me how to do this? Well, you're going to have to be dedicated. I get, well, you got to, they won't give you any steps, And I'm more of a step guy. I do like to do workshops around the country. Not right now, though, because that, that thing out there, and I'm not about that life. So when it's all said and done, I'm going to go back out there and do more workshops on different things that I'm working on, from the real estate to how to get private money, how to start your business, stuff like that. So what I'm going to talk to y'all today, I'm going to talk to y'all about setting goals, goal setting, and from the looks of things. Now, this is on the outside looking in, and this is from the inside looking in, because I speak to a lot of people. A lot of people hit me up. Like, people are hitting me up right now. Like, and when I was on the call with the guy, I had people calling me. And so I get so many calls, and I get so many people that want help, in a sense. Want, hey, Charles, can I pick your brain? I get that pick your brain call, like, all the time. So I'm going to give y'all some short things that you can use, and trying to break my calls up so they're shorter, to where you can just get some impactful information in 10 or 15 minutes and then go do that. And then 10 or 15 minutes and then go do that. So I'm breaking it up because a lot of people don't want to be, listening to things for a long time, and I get it. I tend to stray off from what I'm doing anyway. So I'm going to talk about goal setting. And for me, what I do, and I don't do this as much now because it's become a habit for me in how I do my business. And some of you haven't formed your habit yet, so it's probably going to take you a longer time. And they usually say, 21 days consistently forms that habit, to where you don't have to be told, you're just going to do it. So what I'm going to tell y'all about, like I say, my journey is, I'm not going to tell you about my journey, but I'm going to kind of give you, in a sense, my plan, and give y'all what I did and what I do, like, today. So I have a list that I use, and I used to have my phone. I still got a little bit on my phone. Then I used to write it on paper. I got more work out of writing it on paper so I can see it. I'm one of those guys. And you don't have to get fancy. I know everybody got all these fancy programs. You don't have to do all that. Just keep it basic and put at the top must-do list. Don't put to-do list, because to-do list, we kind of crumple it up, and then we go to next month and we just keep adding stuff to it. So that's what we're doing. But you have to have a must-do list, because when you must do something, that gets done. Okay? So we got a must-do list. So I say you got to set up a time. You have to set up a time where you are, you have time by yourself to do whatever that thing is for you. So as I'm talking to y'all, everybody's calling me. So you set up your must-do list, and you basically put yourself on a schedule. So let me give y'all an example of what I'm talking about. Let's say you want to do real estate. And y'all know I'm Mr. Real Estate, so I'm always going to talk about real estate. Let's say you want to do real estate, that's your new thing. Or let's say you want to do insurance, or you want to put whatever it is you want to do in that box, and that's how you start. So what I would say to you, because we do have time now, some people have more than others, is you choose 1 day a week, 1 hour per day, in a sense, not 1 day a week, 1 hour per day, and you need to work on your craft and devote that exclusively to your goals. So whatever that goal is, you're going to have to take that goal, put it at the top, and then you're going to have to put, in a sense, the details up under it to say, this is the goal, this is what I need to accomplish to reach that goal. I'll call it reverse engineering. So, and to give you a quick example, I'll get to that in a minute. You got to write out your schedule. I don't know where you're going to write it. You can get the planner. You have to use whatever you think you need. And like I said, I use a piece of paper. You can use a planner. I'm not good with planner. I'm not good with putting it on my computer. I'm not good with using it in my phone, really, because I need to see what I'm doing. And I love when I mark it out. when I mark things out, that's when I feel like I've accomplished something. So that's just me. You need to set up a time to where if it's an hour a day, if it's 2 hours a day, I don't know. But that needs to be the time where you got to cut off the radio, the TV, the phone, tell the people in the house that, hey, this is my time I need to really put into my craft. That's just what I would do. You got to stick to your schedule. So if you miss time, then you got to make it up. If you got to make it up at 3 in the morning, you got to make it up at 3 in the morning. You got to plan it out. And personally, I say you need to read books. You know, I love Barnes and Nobles. That's my home. That's my second home. The Million is my third home. Because meeting more people, that's what I do, and that gets me to the money. Okay? So write down on a piece of paper what your goals are. Like your financial goals, I would say start with your financial goals if that's what you need to do. I would say financial goals, month 1, I want it to be whatever number it is. I would say start at a year and then backtrack. So to give you an example, if you wanted to make $1,000, put that as year 1. The 9-month range, you need to backtrack and say, I need to have made $80,000 by then or 90, you know, whatever. Just backtrack and do your months that way till you get to month 1. And then after month 1, you need to do week by week. And that's what I did. I started breaking down my goals, my financial goals, started breaking down my personal goals. And then you got to put it to where you can see it. So it's no good in putting it, you know, writing all this stuff down and then you put it in the garage. You know, put it up on the mirror in the morning. So you got to see, these are my personal goals. These are my financial goals. And now you got to write out, okay, how am I going to get to those goals? Who can help me to get to those goals? It's all about that person that can help you because you can't do it all by yourself, and I'll tell you why. If you could do it, why are you not already there right now? That's just my take. So, I mean, you know, you take it how you want to take it. You know, if you could do it, you should already be there. That's just how I look at things. So you got to kind of work through this. And this is how it works. You need to really go back to your list and look at it and say, okay, and it's almost you holding yourself accountable. I don't know if you can find somebody right now that's going to hold you accountable. A lot of people may not hold you accountable, and that's just what it is. And like some people in my network as well, not really in my network, but they know me. They know of me. They're the ones that are saying, Charles, you're good. You don't have to do it, you know, but you don't need those type of people that are yes people that's going to tell you everything you do is good and your stuff don't stink. You need somebody that's going to tell you, you know, 100% what's going on. So in a sense, you need to track it. So when you get off of work or in evening time, you got to start breaking that stuff out and making sure you holding yourself accountable. So then you got to look at the end of the day or the next day, you say, did I hold myself accountable? It's yes or no. Either you did or you didn't. So it's almost like you're rating yourself. And I don't care if it's small, you know, you can cross it off to say, yes, I accomplished something, that thing, whatever that is for you. You have to understand if you don't ask yourself, what did you do yesterday? Or you have to look at yourself to say, I didn't handle my business. You got to go back and handle your business. And you need to be looking at this stuff really, when you ask yourself the questions, your brain is searching for the solutions. That's what you have to do. You have to ask the right questions, though. And so that's why I tell people you got to get around those people who've been there, done that. You can't get around people who haven't made $100,000 and they're trying to tell you how to do it. I don't think that works. I just truly don't. Some people may, and I just don't. I'm just saying if they haven't made $100,000, how are they really going to teach you? You know, and if you want to get around somebody who's made $35,000 or $50,000 and they're going to teach you how to make $100,000, why are they not making $100,000? That's just me. Now, I'm not knocking anybody and why they do what they do, but, you know, that's just me. I think we have too many people that get around the wrong people. That's just where we are. If you don't evaluate what you're doing and give yourself a grade, I don't care if you go yes or no, A, B, C, or D. I say don't play yourself, don't fake yourself out, and don't be that person. You know, you can lie to everybody, but don't lie to you. So you can say, a lot of people say they're grinding, but, you know, when it hits midnight, you know, they're not up working. And I say, and my mentors used to tell me, we're going to make a lot of money, 5, you know, anybody working a 9 to 5, but from 5 to midnight, 5 to 1, 5 to 2, 5 to 3 in the morning, that's where we're going to create our legacy. So I'm in the mix right now creating a legacy, and it feels so so good, y'all. I'm so hungry. I'm so just going for it, and nobody going to stop me. But I'm taking a lot of people who want to go with me. Again, as I said, my name is Charles McCutchen. I just want to give y'all some 10-day goal setting, and you got to do it. I would say if you're not used to doing it, I give 10 days to people who are used to doing something. Go with 21 days, 22 days, 30 days if you have to, but you got to do something so it's consistent. And you have to. If you're not consistent, like it's almost like working out. Some people start and stop for about 3-4 months, and then start back up for a week, and then stop for another 3 months. It's really not going to get you where you need to go. I'm just being honest. Just being honest. So you got to start somewhere for you to tell you, start right there, start making moves, and put your best foot forward to where, you don't have to. I mean, it does take time, though. And I think a lot of people want the quick fix. And if you want the quick fix, I really don't have anything for you. If you want to put the work in, get on the phone with some people who have done what it is you're doing. There's somebody who's done something close. You don't have to be an expert, but I'm not an expert, family, at like developing. That's not what I do. But I do know people who develop, developers. So I get with those people. And that's all you got to do the same way. But you can't just go in with your hand out, and I think that's where a lot of people fail is they go in, give me. And it's no, what can you provide? What value can you add to them as a group? What can you add? Why should they work with you? Just because you're saying gimme. So that's my word. I hope y'all take that and take action, because right now, the world that we living in, y'all, this is let me see. This is amazing. I'll keep it simple. This is amazing. And Miss Kimmy, I know you got some good news going out there, and I'm going to wait until you tell the world your news. I want to say, big shout out to you and Elation Radio, Elation Magazine, and everybody at Elation, and how we're moving forward. And this is not going to stop us. This is only going to make us stronger. We're going to keep moving and keep making, big-time moves as we keep putting this stuff together and keep growing this thing. I'm working on some stuff for Elation behind the scenes. I have to get it together first before I can make, presentation to anybody. And, before anything, Kimmy, it'll definitely come to you, and we'll go from there as it goes forward. This, it's been a little delayed, but, delayed is not bad, y'all. Delayed is not bad. So what I want to do, anybody want to get in touch with me, I'm at Charles M. Speaks at Yahoo. That's Charles, the letter M as in Mike, Speaks as speaking, like I'm speaking to you, but Speaks, SPEAKS at Yahoo, Charles M. Speaks at yahoo.com. I'm all over social media, y'all. Y'all might not see me post on my main page or in certain places, but I'm more speaking to individual people and making moves, because that's what we have to do. So I want to pray us out. Dear Father, we enter in your presence and we ask that you touch us, dear Lord. Please give us the love and confidence as only you can give. Help us to be the best version of ourselves, and I ask that you continue to move us along this journey, dear Lord. Ensure that we manifest the destiny and the glory that you already set forth in our lives, Father God. Ensure that we use up the territory that you've already given us, dear Lord. I pray for everybody to gain more strength. I pray for everybody to gain more wisdom. And I want you to know that without a doubt that joy comes in the morning. In your name I pray, amen, amen, and amen. This is Charles McCutchen. I'm your favorite entrepreneur. I'm excited. I'm hungry. And nobody, I'm talking about absolutely no person, is going to stop me. Y'all take it easy.
Shout out D on the track, Paint Music Media. Shout out DJ Lee Productions, and I'm Al Care. But if you a game changer, got my head up. My grind don't hide, win, lose, and drought. I'ma ride till I die. I go hard in that lane. My God is the aim. Put me in, coach, and watch me change the game. Cause I'm a game changer. 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 I'm full court press. I pledge allegiance to the best. Ain't nothing left to give it that reverence that the Father gets. So every day I work the sweat, can get a flesh another rest. They say go hard or go home. I say just do whatever's best. It's evident I'm blessed and like it. Fight like a Viking. Fight like a lichen. The difference is I like it, so I shine like I'm lightning. So I'm going head to head with certain depth. Who you liking? Yeah. So it's time for coach to put me in. I'm strapping on my shoulder pads, lacing up my cleats, and then I'm gone with the wind. Like I'm gone in 60 seconds. You can't hold me, you can't check me. Check the memo, check the message running through. Like I'm baddest, I'm trucking whoever's standing in my way. Ain't no way you gon' stop me. You better off to let me in. Cause I go hard, even though they say no way that I could win. Like I'm Brett Ford, I'ma ride this way. My head to the sky, my grind don't hide. Win, lose the drought, I'ma ride till I die. I go hard in that lane. My God is the aim. Put me in, coach, and watch me change the game. Cause I'm a game changer. 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 Yeah, I told you once before, my God came to change the game. Different outlook on to life, a different way to play the lane. Now my rushing yours is skyrocketing. Now I'm so insane. For the kingdom building, now my shot it cannot be contained. So I'm gon' pray for change for myself and then what I can. I don't need no euros or no pesos or no money grams. Shout out to Wado, cause I know that he gon' play this fam. The FCA Sports Camp, Game Changer, Summer Jam. I don't need 100 grand to tell them that they need the lamb. It's heaven, it's just who I am. Al Kim, this where I stand. Man, I'm gon' play the fist. It's too deep to turn it quick. It's like I'm out from the trap to turn around, get back in it. Never that's not insane. It's evident your book they chain. Like I'm Jack Johnson, the same year he changed his name. So I sacrifice my life for the cause, just to win. And if you a game changer, let me see you represent. My grind don't hide. Win, lose the drought, I'ma ride till I die. I go hard in that lane. My God is the aim. Put me in, coach, and watch me change the game. Cause I'm a game changer. 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 Now put me in, coach. 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 I'ma go hard.
I'ma go hard. I'ma go hard. I'ma go hard.
Cause I'm a game changer.